Lieutenant Falcon, I can't understand how an arrogant misfit like you got into this outfit in the first place.
They're gonna shoot Falcon?
Not now. This is just a preliminary hearing.
3 good men injured. Serpentor freed by some bizarre new enemy, all because you can't obey orders. Your record is a shameful parade of insubordination and gross dereliction of duty. We searched your file in the hope of finding some act of merit to offset the maximum penalty. We found none.
If it please the court, I ask that the defendant be spared.
On what grounds?
Duke, don't.
I just know underneath it all there's a Joe worth saving. Falcon is my half-brother.
We should confer on this. Duke, remove the defendant.
Don't do me any more favors, Duke. You've done more than enough already, big brother.
Falcon, Duke's trying to help.
How? By busting my chops every chance he gets?
I promised our mother I'd keep an eye on him. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the job.
He did the crime, you ought to do the time.
Yeah, now you might get penalized for his screw-ups.
Hey, nobody's gonna take the rap from me. I don't need your help anymore, Duke. Get out of my life. Showtime.
Lieutenant Falcon, it is the judgment of this tribunal that you not be bound over for court-martial. But you still must answer for the serious charges against you. Falcon, you're gonna learn what it means to be a Joe, even if it kills you. I'm sending you to the slaughterhouse.
You have no jurisdiction over me. Release me at once or taste my wrath. I promise I'll...
Be silent or be silenced.
I am always prepared to listen to reason, most honored sire. Hey, Sultan, why all this legal palaver?
Yeah, if they want to trash old Chrome Dome, why don't they just get on with it?
Because, Dreadnoks, we are civilized, and a great wrong has been inflicted upon Cobra-La by Cobra Commander. That wrong must be avenged in accordance with our ancient tradition. Let the web of remembrance tell the tale. 40,000 years ago, the glory of Cobra-La dominated this planet, but an age of ice destroyed much of what we had built, and with it began the time of the barbarians. Surprisingly, they evolved.
If you ask me, some of them did not evolve.
And gradually, they mastered a technology based on inorganic, lifeless substances. Their culture was a travesty of our own noble ways, and a threat to our very existence. We retreated to preserve our ways and await an opportunity to reclaim the earth. Generations passed, and then a brilliant young nobleman came to my attention. Even though disfigured by a laboratory accident, he was my choice to go into the world, to raise a mighty army, and to destroy the so-called human civilization which had driven us into exile. You were my hope, Cobra Commander, and you failed me miserably.
I was betrayed! My troops lacked courage! It was not my fault!
You failed!
No! Your precious creation, Serpentor, defiled your dreams of conquest! Destroy him, I say! Destroy him!
Behold, the culmination of centuries, the ultimate fruit of hypergenetic manipulation. A weapon no enemy can withstand. In several hours, these magnificent fungusoids will mature and launch hundreds of giant pods into orbit. The pods will bear spores, and the spores will degenerate all organisms they touch, mutating them into primitive, incompetent life forms.
When the pods ripen, they will burst and shower the earth with enough spores to reduce the entire human race to the level of mindless beasts.
Only those beneath Cobra-La's ice dome will be spared. But the pods will not ripen in freezing space without energy. And that is why I must have
the broadcast energy transmitter, of course.
Fool! You haven't got the BT. You don't even know where it is. Your plan is laughable.
But your punishment will not be.
Punishment? What about my trial?
It's over, and the verdict is guilty. Guilty of the one unforgivable crime, failure.
No! No! Not the spores! I'm a citizen of Cobra-La! Not the spores! No!
Oh, how bizarre!
Nemesis Enforcer, throw this worthless sewage into the abyss of oblivion.
No! Put him in with the Joe prisoners so they can see the fate which awaits them.
I like that. It's poetic in its simplicity.
A trifle melodramatic, but instructive. Nemesis Enforcer, take him away.
There it is, lift ticket. Sure don't look cozy down there.
I don't think Falcon is supposed to enjoy himself, Wild Bill. Gung-Ho, Alpine, and Bazooka aren't exactly enjoying their hospital stay. Put it on, smart guy.
What for? We're over the middle of nowhere.
Whoa! Which is right where you belong.
Ah!
Cobra.
Look at what dropped in, brothers. 170 pounds of air pollution.
I've seen putty with more backbone.
Hey! I do not like his face. Let us remove it, yes? At ease, disease! I've been expecting you. My name is Sergeant Slaughter, Special Drill Instructor for G.I. Joe.
That's terrific, Sarge, but I'm trying to cut down on the chicken sweat just now, so if you'll excuse me...
You're going nowhere, Space Case. You're here because you're an industrial straight follow-up. My job is to whip you into shape, and I'm talking whip. There's only two ways out of my command. On your feet like a man, or in a ditty bag. An itty-bitty ditty bag. Got it?
Yes, sir.
That's better. Now straighten up and meet the renegades. They're not real dependable yet, but when I get through them, what are you gonna be?
Perfect!
That's right, perfect!